Hello everyone. In this video, let's discuss about union. So union is also similar like structure. We have union and then we'll have a union member variable. With that we can access the union members. But the memory allocated for structure is for each and every member. But when you go for union, among all the member, which member has a maximum memory, that memory will be allocated. So I'll start with hash include stdio.h. Okay, so I'll go with union. Keyword is execution starts from the main function, so I'll give int main. So I'll go for the union. Union is a keyword, then I have to give the union name. I'll give sample. Now I have to give the members of the union. I'll give int x char ch and float f. So here when you go for structure, the memory will be allocated for all the members, but when you go for union, it will allocate the maximum memory. So union sample yes, printf %d comma size of yes. Then let me give return 0 and let me run the code. Okay, I have to give a semicolon at the end of union, that is why I have got an error. Let me run the code now. See, 4. So out of all these, which has a maximum memory? Float has the maximum memory 4. Okay, so this memory will be shared by all the members of the union. So here let me assign the value. If I want to assign value for x, so s dot x equal to 10. So when I give printf %d comma s dot x, see, I'll get the value called 10. Now 10 and 4, this 4 is nothing but size, that will come in this. See, I've got 10. Now I want to store a character, so if I give s dot ch is equal to a, now I'll give printf %c comma s dot y. Now in the place where the memory has been allocated, 10 had stored earlier. Now that will be overridden and the value a will be printed. Yes, okay, it's not y, ch. That's why I've got an error. Let me run the code now. See, 10a. So this is 10 and this is a. I'll give new line. Yes. See, I've got a. Now if I want to store the value for f, so I'll give s dot f is equal to 23.21. Now when I try to print %f comma s dot f, let me run the code. I'll get all the 3 values, but keep one thing in mind, which is nothing but all 3 members shares the same memory. Okay, now after storing this, when I try to print the value of x, see, I have stored 10, then overridden with a, then overridden with 23.21. Now when I try to print the value of x /n, let me run the code now. See, I have got some garbage value because now this value has been overridden with at previous 23.21. okay, now when I try to print the value x, this value will not be there in the memory because all the 3 members are occupying the same memory. This is what union is all about. So when I talk about structure and union, everything is same, but memory allocation will get different when I go for union. For structure, memory is allocated for individual members. When I go for union, memory is allocated for the maximum size of the member. So out of these 3, float has a maximum size, so 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. That's all.